Sorry. I forgot to put the Heritage Guernsey on Carlton. Same lineups. Anyways, let's actually start this game.
Hello everyone, I'm Anthony Hudson. Welcome to Saturday afternoon football. We've been looking forward to this contest between Fitzroy and Carlton. It's early in the season, but both teams will be keen to build some momentum and bank premiership points. The players are ready to charge onto the ground. Daniel Harford joins me. Who's your pick today, Harf?
Thanks, Hutto. I'm going with the Lions. They're coming into this very confident that at their best they can challenge anyone. They're at their best today. They should be comfortably too good.
Thanks for that, Harf. The umpire and the two captains are ready for the toss. It's 4th versus 9th, and we're set for what should be a cracking contest. Saturday afternoon footy is underway. Pitnet wins the first tap. Cripps. The kick was centimetre perfect. Chera. He won't be happy with that one. No one can mark. Joyce. When one tackle just won't do. That's not coming out, and it'll be the umpire's ball deep inside 50. Good ruck work. Cripps. The Blues are on the ball.
Well, you get what you deserve when you leave that sort of space at a D50 stoppage.
The Blues on the board early. Pitnet palms it down. Cripps, clever kick. Newman all alone in the centre square. Tidy ball. Evans drops into the hole and marks. Into the pocket he goes. Punched away. Happy to concede a behind.
That's smart play, really. There's no point taking unnecessary risks.
Wilmot tasked with the kick in. The kick is precise. Takes the safe option. They're moving the footy well here. Neat little worm burner. Bailey, he ran into a brick wall. The umpire says he had no prior. Rucks go at it. He's under close attention. We've got another stoppage. Fort, the winner there. Dunkley. They are hunting the ball carrier. You'll have to earn your kicks today.
If one side can get on top in the clearances here, it'll go a long way towards deciding this match.
Berry, Dunkley. That's a bruising tackle.
The Blues have had a few easy clearance wins already because they're opening up space that the opposition's allowing them to run into.
Fort, the winner there. Terrific forward pressure.
Lots to analyse, Gaz. What stands out?
The Blues have looked to be positive and their foot skills have been sharp early.
Fort with a deft tap. He's caught.
The Blues look a little more potent with ball in hand at the moment.
The umpire will have it. Good ruck work. Got to get rid of it. Ineffective disposal. 6 points on the way. No, he'll have to settle for one, courtesy of the post.
That's an opportunity gone begging. You back him in more often than not from there.
Wilmot heads wide with the kick in. Leicester with a chance to run. Waiting for someone to come at him. McGovern runs towards goal and slams it through for a 6-pointer.
They might want to tighten up on him. They gave him too much space on that occasion and he made the most of it.
The Blues have made an impressive start. Fort with the tap. Terrific tackle. He's drawn a crowd. They're tackling with great intent. Rucks go at it. Dunkley can't afford to give it back in the corridor. Pitnet, Chera, what can he do with it? Not a lot of flow in this game, but that's a testament to the pressure both sides are applying. Fort showing his skills. Here's a chance to get it forward. Fletcher, Ashcroft, that might have been dropping the ball. They have absolutely spifflicated him. Both midfields are going to earn their money today. Fort showing his skills. Dunkley, Cripps, runs onto it. That's a legal disposal, isn't it? The Blues are bringing great energy. Wilmot, a quick getaway wasn't possible. In no man's land. Takes the short option. Evans. This should end in a shot at goal. Quality delivery by Fort.
Just needs to think his way through this.
That's offline. Didn't really give it a chance.
He'll be disappointed. That was one he would have expected to convert.
He's off. What can they generate? Leicester works hard to present. Lohman has found some space. In no hurry here. Leicester got to the right position and hung on. Ashcroft, Coleman needing support. They might be caught out on the turnover. That's a waste. The Lions looking shaky early. Draper, he's so good in close. Joyce, he'll be annoyed at himself letting the tackle slip high. Ashcroft in the centre square. Well played, wanting to get on with the job. Draper working hard and being rewarded. Ashcroft, Joyce, Leicester. Fort, strong grab. The Lions can build something here. Scrounges a kick. Wiedering tries to spike it out of the danger zone. Shaves the grass with that one. Chera, Dirksen, Young getting involved. It's been a lacklustre affair so far. Good ruck work, like Batman and Robin. Burn. The fans will be happy to see this. They might be a little unlucky not to be rewarded. It was a fine tackle. Fort slaps it out. Rayner met solidly.
It's already looking like this will be a stoppage-heavy game, so it's tailor-made for those who thrive on getting their hands dirty.
Good ruck work. Smith. It's no place for the faint-hearted. They appeal for a free kick, but will have a stoppage.
The Lions are more than capable of hitting the scoreboard quickly, if only they can get more proactive at the source.
Can they beat them back to goal? They've put themselves under pressure. That's great footy.
Sometimes taking these half chances can make all the difference.
This would give them a real lift, but he's pushed it wide.
Always unlikely from there, but he is capable.
No time like the present. Good work rate. The Blues look sharp early. Cameron read that one right off the boot. Can he find a teammate? Wiedering making his claim for the Golden Fist Award. And out it goes.
The Lions haven't started at all how they'd have wanted to, but if they get the next goal, then there won't have been much damage done.
Pitnet showing his skills. Smith, they've had the better of the contest to this point. Mackay cops some unwanted attention. They've given it back. McGovern with a steal. Hewitt, that's good work rate. Boyd. Is anyone home? Berry read it well. Careful ball movement. They've opened them up here. Normally delivers. Walsh spoils. Hewitt blasts away. Unable to get it inside 50. Careful with the kick. Rayner in the clear on centre wing. Draper has charged into space. Ashcroft can keep it moving. Sets a task for the forwards. Dunkley, great hands there. Golden opportunity here.
That was great use of the body. He's so hard to beat in those situations.
He's very comfortable with these, and that's why.
Great team goal. If they keep playing like that, they won't be behind for long.
It's only early, I know, but that was a much-needed goal to establish a foothold in this match. McCluggage, Hollins, gathers. Haywood, up and under. Coleman doing what he does best. Zorko, Ashcroft. It's not a fair fight. And he's done for holding the ball.
He tried to do too much, not for the first time.
Great play. Walsh. How will the umpire see this? They want ball, but they're not going to get it. Fort palms it down. Just shoveled it out. Wilmot running in support. Dunkley, a chance to clear now. Hollins with a big fist. Cameron, Draper. Cowan saves the day. Tidy ball. Tunstall takes an excellent grab. Good kick. Morris is the man on the spot, and he's marked.
This is an opportunity to settle some anxieties and get their teeth into the contest.
That's not going to come back. It wasn't his best effort.
If they can keep running and taking the game on, there's no reason why they can't create lots of opportunities in front of goal.
They've set up well for the kick-in. Wiedering presents in space. Walsh in the clear. Honours the lead. Managed to get out despite the tackle. Doesn't often waste it. This is good ball movement. Haywood, dangerous to leave on his own. Walsh delivers it inside 50. Berry clears the area. Zorko had some assistance. Coleman uses the non-preferred. The kick was centimetre perfect. Ignoring the corridor for now. Turned over on centre wing. Can he hit a target? Carroll all alone in the centre square. That's a useful ball. Leicester, we've seen that before. Hollins, Byrne. This should be a goal. Big chance. And he does not let them down.
These defenders might be in for a long day if their midfield doesn't start working harder.
The Blues with 3 of the first 4. The big men fly. Hollins, Smith. They're all over them early. He's hit up the lead. Probing ball. It looks a well-oiled forward line. Can he finish it off?
Straight in front, should not miss.
This would be a timely goal. The kick's a bit wonky, too wonky. It's a behind.
They'll need to clamp down on him. He'll torch him if they keep giving him that sort of space.
He's off. Leicester marks in the back pocket. The Blues have got out of the blocks well. Their confidence will be high as they head to their huddle. Now for some analysis from Gary Lyon.
The Lions are having a go, but they just can't get any fluency with their ball movement. They've been stagnant and predictable, and it's made for a difficult day for their forwards. I think their fans would welcome a change in strategy. You might as well lose by 10 goals as 10 points.
Thanks for those observations, Gary, as we get back underway. Fort smashes it out of there. Berry. Bailey is hard to beat one-on-one.
This would give him a shot of confidence.
He hasn't troubled the scorers, and he won't with that effort. Searching kick. Here's a big chance to sweep the footy forward. Tunstall reads the ball so well. Lohman. They are tackling machines today. He's kicked it the wrong way. They're playing with purpose and poise. Mackay, which way will it bounce? He ran into a brick wall. There might have been an argument for a free kick there. Pitnet wins the tap. Cripps farms it out. They've got them on the overlap. Wiedering had the presence of mind to get to the dangerous spot. Tries a safe ball. Haywood all on his own. He's generally a good kick. Boyd, what's he got on offer? You can see their confidence growing. Tunstall goes laterally. Fletcher in some space on the wing. He's been industrious. Rayner, he's taken a beauty. Answorth has pushed deep and can have a shot. He will surely make this count.
He's not on the board yet. That should change here.
He shoots at goal. How's the kick? No good.
They're within striking distance, but they need to make the most of their shots on goal.
Cowan goes short with the kick in. Smith has pushed into space. Have they weathered the storm? Walsh can run and carry. The ump calls play on. Handball off was good. Duday has pushed up. McGovern, Haywood, stripped of the footy. That sloppy play, and it could come back to bite. The coach will start pulling out hair in a minute. Pitnet has found some space. Chera. Who's front and centre? Wilmot runs onto it and can relieve the pressure. Great tackling technique there. Pitnet with a deft tap. Cripps, he's completely shanked it and ended up missing everything. The Lions might be about to start something. Ashcroft on a lead. That's skillful. Leicester with a chance to relieve the pressure. Taking time to assess the options. They're moving the footy well here. Smith, he's been busy so far. It wasn't the best kick, and we'll have a throw in.
Both sides are placing a premium on team defence, which is making goals very hard to come by.
Fort has shaded the ruck battle despite the scoreboard. Berry, Dunkley, Mackay, putting his body on the line. Got to get it forward now. That's good vision. Pitnet takes the mark and can extend the margin.
The Blues have certainly looked a better side. They'll be hard to catch.
Goes with a check side, but it's narrow.
Well, you can't afford to dwell on it. Just got to make sure you get the next one.
The ball's been living at one end. Quality delivery by Foot. Berry with a chance to run. Got a little time here. Clever kick. Florence, slick hands. Burn. The Blues are bringing great energy. Cripps, marks. That's hard to stop.
He kicked the last one pretty well, so he'll be confident here.
That is going very close. It's a goal.
They've been consistently able to find avenues to goal through quick and direct ball movement.
So the underdogs throwing down the gauntlet. You can see their belief growing. They have a good understanding, those two. Dunkley, Fletcher, feeling the heat. If he thought he was getting away, he was sadly mistaken. The umpire whistles for a ball up. Pitnet gets his hand to it. Hollins, Hewitt, what can he do with it? It's a bit of a stoppage fest at present.
The Lions are really struggling to score at the moment. They need to try something different.
This is great pressure footy.
Hasn't been the highest standard game, but still been enjoyable to watch.
They've bottled it up. Pitnet wins the tap. Smith, they cannot keep him quiet. No one can mark. Coleman only knows one way. Terrific tackle. What can they muster from the back half? They've got to get a wriggle on. Bianco can keep it moving. Morris, great hands there. This deserves a goal. It's a bad mistake. Kicks laterally. Walsh works hard to present. Not wanting to bomb to a contest. Boyd, short pass looks good. Ainsworth marks on centre wing. Burn tries to take them on and loses.
I don't know about that. I think the meter was charged.
Fletcher pushes into space and receives the footy. Can he find a teammate? Ashcroft gets to the front spot. This might be a chance for the high flyers. That's a strong mark. In he goes.
He can put the finishing touch on a fine passage of play.
It's a bad miss.
Whatever their score ends up being today, it'll be at least 5 points short of what it should have been.
Looking for a quick transition. Good thinking and good execution too. The kick is precise. The Blues moving the ball well. The Lions are chasing tail. Manages to find a teammate. Pitnet working hard and being rewarded. McGovern makes position. His field kicking is normally first rate. Hollins. It's amounted to nothing. The Blues guarding the corridor. That's a good option, and this looks promising. Well played. The Lions, not at their best so far. Bianco had his name written all over it.
This deserves a goal. Should be a goal.
It's not the best kick. Has he done enough? No.
You've got to be taking these sorts of opportunities, especially when you're behind.
They've set up well for the kick-in. Wiedering, that's good work rate. Walsh presents in space. The Blues are out of trouble. Probing ball. Boyd, dangerous to leave on his own. He just dropped it. Cripps, Hollins in his natural habitat. How did he get rid of it? Illegally, says the ump. Attracted a crowd. No way through there, and they'll reset. Pitnet with a deft tap. Hollins, they've given it back. Berry. Mackay didn't need to be asked twice. The Blues are playing some great footy. McGovern harassed into an error. Good disciplined defence. Dangerous spot for a loose ball. Wilmot is calm in a crisis. They need a goal, but it's at the wrong end. That's careless kicking. Normally delivers. Chera, what's he got on offer? He'll pump them into attack once more. Joyce doing what he does best. Kemp, Haywood, Ainsworth. He should not miss from there, and he doesn't.
The Lions must respond. They've copped up 3 in a row.
The Blues have come with a rush, and they might be unassailable soon. Berry out of the congestion. Turnover in the middle. This could hurt. Hollins, Chera heads in towards goal, and the kick is true. Great play.
They might want to tighten up on him. They gave him too much space on that occasion, and he made the most of it.
The Lions will be hearing alarm bells right about now. Pitnet with a deft tap. Cripps. The Blues have winners everywhere. Alarm bells are ringing. Newman. He's kicked it like an arrow.
It's always good for the confidence to see that first shot go straight through.
It's looking every bit a blowout at this stage. Pitnet smashes it out of there. Hollins, Cripps, Walsh. They've worked it well. Had some assistance. Smith, the Blues can smell blood. Newman has it within range.
The Blues are working harder at the present time, and they're reaping the rewards.
To cap off a wonderful passage of play, that would have been a great team goal.
The Lions are struggling at the moment. It's difficult to make a case for them.
Wilmot with the footy. Zorko. Got a little time here. Searching kick. Coleman has charged into space. And they're away. Fletcher all on his own. Coleman under pressure. That's a bit of a waste. Hasn't seen a lot of it. Hollins uses the body well.
Well, there's one side working hard at the moment, and the other side just sitting back waiting for their teammates to do the work.
That is going very close. Not close enough.
I'd love to say I've seen a worse miss.
And that is the end of the first half. The home fans are shell-shocked. They didn't see this coming. Now for some analysis from Gary Lyon.
The Lions have made an absolute mockery of their ladder position. I'm not taking anything away from the opposition, but that was a long way short of acceptable. Where was the hardness, the pressure, the skills, the football IQ? It's all gone missing. This is threatening to be a horror loss unless they can dig deep in the second half and remind themselves what their best footy looks like. Pretty much the opposite of what we just saw.
Good on you, Gary. Thank you. Pitnet got to the right position and hung on. Haywood, no one's gone near him, and he could make them pay.
Poor defence leaving him on his own, and now you'd imagine he'll make them pay.
That's missing by a long way, but not so far that it doesn't score at all.
The Lions aren't going well, but the damage could have been much worse.
Looking for a quick transition. Leicester has found some space. Tries a safe ball. Good work rate. Clever kick. He's hit up the lead. Takes the short option. Bailey. This is a big opportunity. It's become a game of keepings off. It's come unstuck. Boy in the clear on centre wing. What's he got on offer? They've found the magic formula. Drops the football. Cripps. Fort tries to spike it out of the danger zone. A good kick here and they'll be in business in no man's land. They've put themselves under pressure. He'll feel that one. We're still waiting for the quarter's first goal. It's been a great duel between the two big men. Cripps, big tackle laid. Neither side able to clear the footy. Pitnet showing his skills. Smith sharks it. Cripps. He's generally a good kick. Chera, he makes it look easy. Useful hand pass. The kick's astray and out of bounds.
The Lions have a quality attacking midfield, but I don't think they run quite as hard in defensive transition, and they've been found out today.
Fort showing his skills. Rayner, Tunstall displaying great endeavour. Scrounges a kick. You can't afford to do that too often. The defence is disorganised. Cripps, too big, too strong, too good.
That's mark number 4, and he's putting together a decent game.
Here comes the banana. He's missed.
Did all the hard work only to let himself down with a kick.
He's off. Can he hit a target? Leicester in the clear. Tidy ball. Duday. Little one to half back. That's well played. They'll bide their time. The kick was centimetre perfect. Ignoring the corridor for now. Leicester. This is good footy. Bailey on centre wing is marked. He doesn't waste many. Kemp making his claim for the Golden Fist Award. He's gone. Smith. No easy exit. Ball up. The defenders will need to be on guard. Fort with the tap. McCluggage. Fletcher takes the hand pass. We've got another stoppage. Fort showing his skills. McCluggage. Draper. Right spot, right time.
If they're to find a way back, this has to go through.
Touch and go. It's go.
They've got to find a way to get him into the game. We know how damaging he can be.
They've broken the run of goals at the other end, but they need a run of their own now. The big men fly. Cripps, that's skillful. Coleman wins the contest and can relieve the pressure. Happy to be patient and wait for an opening. Ainsworth, Mackay has marked in front of goal.
This is what he gets paid to do, kick these goals.
Hasn't got hold of that one. It'll be a behind.
That could have just about put it out of their reach.
The ball's been living at one end. Leicester can keep it moving. Well-weighted kick. Good thinking and good execution too. Doesn't often waste it. Well played. What's he got on offer? The Blues forcing them out wide. Bianco has got loose. Lohman with a chance to run. Rayner was afforded latitude. Another goal and they'll believe. Allen commands the footy.
He's not on the board yet. That should change here.
This needs to come back, but it's not coming back enough.
He certainly would have expected to kick that one, but he's got to put it out of his mind now.
McGovern tasked with the kick in. Hollins presents in space. Newman, that's good work rate. Can he impose himself on the match? Bailey clears the area. Ainsworth, when one tackle just won't do. The umpire whistles for a ball up. Fort has shaded the ruck battle despite the scoreboard. There might have been an argument for a free kick there. Fort wins it down. Hewitt swoops. Hollins. That's a dreadful hand pass. Ainsworth. This is promising. I've liked his game today. Who's front and centre? Young. The team physios will be working overtime. Could that have been holding the ball? Some thought it was, but not the person who matters. Fort showing his skills. Ainsworth. Hewitt. Newman needs to be quick. It's a hot footy. We will do it all again. That's commitment to the cause. Pitnet got his palm to it. Smith, Dunkley, desperate to win it back. Can he find a teammate? Rayner comes free in the tackle. This will be touch and go. Cowan, good kick. Walsh on a lead. They're playing with purpose and poise. Newman pushes into space and receives the footy. Mackay working hard and presenting well. Walsh, Ainsworth attracted a crowd. We've got a whistle, umpire's ball. Pitnet wins the hit out. Smith, Walsh. You have to be tough to play this game. They've bottled it up. The two big men do battle. Ainsworth, Lohman, Fort, Ashcroft. I felt that one from here. That's a great tackle, and it's been rewarded.
Not sure there was much prior opportunity there.
The kick is precise. Pitnet, dangerous to leave on his own. Hewitt, Hollins. Cowan, hacking it forward. They've turned it over. What's he got on offer? He might have thought about the corridor. Sloppy disposal and a turnover. Walsh, Newman. He'll be sore in the morning. Their appeals have fallen on deaf ears. Fort wins it down. Ainsworth, Ashcroft, Hollins gets to it first. Whatever he's suffering from, it's not leather poisoning. Probing ball. Rayner, all on his own. He's only had the one inside 50. Walsh, in the thick of it as ever. Cowan. He might have thought about hand passing. You can't question his commitment. Good penetration on the kick. Fort got a fist in. Tunstall got to get it on quickly. Rayner punched away. Walsh, what a work ethic he has. Ainsworth picks it off. That's poor kicking. Rayner. They might be a little unlucky not to be rewarded. It was a fine tackle. Fort punches it out of the ruck. They have a good understanding, those two. He's got the skill. He's got the composure. He's got the result.
They might want to tighten up on him. They gave him too much space on that occasion, and he made the most of it.
The Lions haven't played great footy, but they're hanging in there. Pitnet showing his skills, like Batman and Robin. Quality delivery by Foot. The defence has fallen down. Evans, they've worked it well. Byrne is the beneficiary of some fine ball movement.
It's as if they don't rate this player. He's already hurt them. He's about to hurt them again.
He's got it done.
He managed to find some space in a dangerous position and made them pay for their loose checking.
The Blues with a late one on the verge of three-quarter time. Fort with a deft tap. Ainsworth, Berry. Who's at home? Rayner! He's plucked it and should have a shot.
He hasn't managed to find the middle yet. He should do so here.
They could really do with a straight kick. He's up to the task and he's pulled one back.
So important to get reward for effort. On that occasion, the finish matched the quality of the work upfield.
The Lions have been outplayed, but they're hanging tough. Pitnet wins it out of the centre. Cripps, can they find a late goal? Honours the lead.
You'll have to give it a ride to get it home from there.
Not a great kick. Only a behind.
He's missed a couple now. Might just bring a few doubts into his head.
The Blues have produced their best for 3 quarters. Can they finish it off in the last? Time to check in with Gary.
The Lions are really struggling to score so far, and the simple reason is that they're not winning enough ball. They would need to be super efficient with the ball that they are getting, but it isn't sustainable. Whether tactically they try something different at stoppages or they throw someone different into the middle, they've got to do something.
Thanks for those observations, Gary, as we get back underway. Hollins, Hewitt, he just dropped it. Now it's someone else's problem. Lohman with a steal. Coleman justifying his teammates' faith in him. Fort, he's taken a beauty. Tidy ball. That's a good option, and this looks promising. Ashcroft works hard to present. What's he got on offer? The defence is disorganised. They're moving the footy well here. Ashcroft with time. Young doing what he does best. Throw in deep in the pocket.
Gaz, what have you noticed down at ground level?
The forwards can't be held responsible when the ball isn't getting down there. The midfielders must shoulder the blame.
Pitnet with a deft tap. Cowan, Boyd, crunching tackle. No free kick, and they've got a stoppage in a dangerous position. Fort, he's rucked superbly in a losing cause. The Blues on the ball now. Wiedering can't afford to panic. Cowan, Hollins, Smith. He just keeps racking up disposals. He's been accosted. Dirksen wins it back. Great mark. Delivers to centre half forward. Good work rate. Searching kick. Spud Frawley would have loved that one. Lester, Joyce. Berry, he's set upon. They asked the question, but the umpire will have it. Fort, the winner there. Farms it out. Berry, Tunstall in the right spot. Ainsworth is hard to beat one-on-one. The Lions moving the ball well. Can they get 2 in a row? Fort has charged into space. Great play. Ashcroft is in the clear and marks uncontested. Just needs an accurate kick now.
Someone went to sleep defensively, and I suspect the price will be 6 points.
He converts and narrows the margin.
They haven't thrown the towel in, that's for sure. There's still plenty of fight left in them.
They're within striking distance, but they'll need to do a lot right from here. The 2 big men do battle. Berry squeezes the kick. This spells trouble. He's so clean with the footy. Good hands. Smith, he's having a crack, but that looks like another behind. They've been wasteful.
The Lions are still in this, somehow.
Wilmot heads wide with the kick in. Duday has found some space. Waiting for someone to come at him. Tunstall makes position. Good looking kick. The Lions are out of trouble. What's he got on offer? Normally delivers. It's been that kind of day for them. Sees something he likes. What a game he's having. Byrne in the clear. They're moving the footy quickly. Newman. No one's gone near him. And he could make them pay.
Can he deliver? Yeah, back him more often than not.
Not a good kick. In fact, it might be out on the full. No, it's squeaked in for a behind.
They need to sort this out. Their kicking at goal is really letting them down.
Wilmot tasked with the kick in. Duday presents in space. That's a useful ball. Berry with a chance to relieve the pressure. In no hurry here. Bianco can keep it moving. Sizes up what's ahead. Ashcroft. Mackay intercepts. He's struggled to make an impact to this point. Wilmot. Berry. Ball spills free in the tackle. Not a lot of space to work with. Hewitt. Has he got enough on it? It's there!
The Blues are looking every bit a top 8 side at the moment.
The Lions have had a go. They just haven't played very well. Fort punches it out of the ruck. Knew the tackle was coming. Some indirect ball movement here. He's wrapped up. If he thought he was getting away, he was sadly mistaken. They're still cracking in hard deep into this match. The two big men do battle. Got to get rid of it. Walsh affects the turnover. In the back is the call. Inside 50 with the kick. Young. He hasn't hit the scoreboard yet. He has now.
The Blues have got it in the bag now.
The Blues clearly didn't read the script. They were supposed to struggle today. Berry under pressure. Dunkley. Can they turn back the tide? Shearer. Gary Ablett Sr. Eat your heart out. Probing ball. Walsh. Big tackle laid. He's besieged. No way through there, and they'll reset. Fort. They won't blame him. Dunkley. Cripps. Leads his opponent. Byrne. That's good work rate. They're well drilled. Ainsworth is in a better position. Just needs an accurate kick now.
Kicking at his first.
They like it behind the goals. He's got it.
Well, if you give him room inside 50, you'll pay more often than not.
We thought this one might be close, but it hasn't turned out that way. Young palms it down. Hollins, Berry, accepted the invitation. Stripped of it. Lohman manages to get off a handball. Fort, they've put themselves under pressure. Hewitt, Mackay, Cripps. Heads in towards goal, and the kick is true. Great play.
There aren't many teams who can go with them when they're playing like this. They're firing on all cylinders.
They've got some real momentum now and will be hard to stop. Fort with a deft tap. Berry. Shearer, time and again, he gets to the right place. They're leading them a merry dance. The Blues have winners everywhere. Cripps, Walsh gets the kick away. McCluggage read that one like a book. The Lions have been out of sorts. They've opened them up here. No wonder coaches go grey. Decides to go. Mackay, he's gone. McCluggage wins it back. Berry, that's a quality hand pass. Fort, when one tackle just won't do. Even with the game well won, their pressure is still elite. Young smashes it out of there. McCluggage, Berry, leading from the front. Fort, Ashcroft, whatever he's suffering from, it's not leather poisoning. Walsh gets back and should repel. Throws it on the boot. Ashcroft makes good contact. Coleman, is anyone home? Sloppy disposal and a turnover. Sees an opportunity and plays on. Newman has got loose. Cripps had some assistance. Hollins, he's normally dependable, and he is this time.
The Lions are a disorganised rabble at the moment.
The buzzards are circling. Fort showing his skills. Ashcroft, Berry. He's stopped in his tracks. He's having a ripper, although that's not his best kick. In no man's land. Terrific tackle. Hollins wins it back. Evans. Lester drops into the hole and cuts that one off. And they're away. Honours the lead. Playing for pride now. Ashcroft in the centre square. Duday. Young making his claim for the Golden Fist Award. Who's got the wheels? Not much he could have done there.
The Lions will have no shortage of things to work on at training during the week.
Fort with the tap. Walsh, Hollins, the Blues finishing strongly. He's hit up the lead. Evans might be just outside his range. Who's at home? Kemp This is good footy.
Poor defence leaving him on his own, and now you'd imagine he'll make them pay.
Touch and go. Misses.
There's 5 points gone begging.
The Lions have been consigned to a face-saving exercise. Taking time to assess the options. That's symptomatic of their malaise.
Already got one today.
It'll take his best. Not looking likely. A behind.
I think he was within his rights to have a crack from there, even though he'll be disappointed with the result.
They've set up well for the kick-in. Joyce marks in the back pocket. Good work rate. Lowers the eyes. Bailey with a chance to run. The Blues forcing them out wide. Chera displaying great endeavour. Solid tackle. Both sides will be glad to hear the siren, I suspect. Bort showing his skills. Dunkley, Ashcroft, kicks to space. Fletcher has it within range. Clever kick. Florence tries to spike it out of the danger zone. Draper. The Blues have turned in a typically professional and disciplined performance. They will be delighted by that. What did you make of that match, Half?
How's this team not in the 8? They were outstanding today, and if only they could produce that standard consistently, they'd be in the premiership mix, never mind the top 8 mix. Perhaps they're starting to mature and realise that they're capable of more than they previously thought.
Thanks for your contributions throughout the day, Half. Thanks for your company. Hope to have you with us again next time for more enthralling Aussie rules action.